Thank you all for coming. Before I share my funny stories with you, I would like to say a word, well, more than one word. I would like to talk on behalf of why we should support the expansion of the library. It was suggested to me that the library should be housed in the school because school buildings are notoriously underused. This is such a bad idea. A story from London. I was a public librarian, and I used to have classes from those schools come to the library because they didn't have good libraries in the schools. They still don't. And I normally opened the big heavy oak door and would greet the kids, but this time I noticed that one of the paras, one of the most experienced para professionals, was dragging a very miserable looking young boy. And as they approached, I said, "Joan, would you mind if I asked Michael if he could do me a big, big favor?" And she looked at me, the little boy looked at me, and I said, "I need somebody very strong and very dependable and reliable." And her face was a picture, and he said, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "I want you to hold this door and let all the kids come in and keep it open because it's very heavy, and if it gets loose, it can really hurt somebody." So he held the door open, and I said, "Thank you so much. You did a great job. Do you think you could do it again when the kids leave?" And he did. And the paraprofessional came up to me and she said, "Kay, thank you so much. Nobody has said a kind word to that boy the whole week." And this is one good reason why we need to keep the town library separate from the school, so that children have somewhere to go where they don't have a history, where they're made welcome and feel comfortable. And another reason is that if you look at the Proctor Library, it's a beautiful, beautiful building. Can you imagine what it must be like for a 4-year-old to walk up those steps into a brick building and see the wonderful bookshelves and thousands of books? And it was like when I went to see the Library of Congress when I was in Washington. I just walked in and I thought, wow, look at the respect these people have for the library. The school library has been in a trailer in the playground with the band and the guidance counsellor and the computer lab. I was in there twice. I moved libraries 10 times in 18 years. My job was not just being a librarian and a teacher. I was a PPP, a prep period provider. Libraries are not respected the way they were. Everybody can look up information on the internet, but what they can't do is have that information editorialized, checked, affirmed that this is correct information. The Proctor Library can only be, the land the Proctor Library is on can only be used as a library. When the extension is finished, it's going to be purpose-built. It is going to fit the needs of the community. It's not going to be stuck in the furthest corner of a building. So please, support the library. Libraries are wonderful places, really wonderful. Okay.